get me down again.
What's going on, people? It's been quite a while. I know I've been pretty busy, also pretty lazy. Today I'm gonna start working on the overhead cabinets. I'm gonna do one here right above the kitchen, then it's gonna stop right where the kitchen stops, and then I'm gonna do another one on the other side right above the sink all the way across to the end. So this is where I was able to get so far. Basically what I did was I just made this frame, and then what I did was I attached this bottom piece to this frame because this back wall has the weirdest shape to it. It basically comes down at an angle, then it has this rib that's in the way, and then that dips down even further. Right now the next step is going to be doing this part of the shelf. It's going to be too hard to build the doors on this part because this part of the ceiling slants, whereas this part of the ceiling is flat. So that's why this part is going to have a door, and this part is just going to have a solid closing, and you'll be able to access that side of it from inside this door. So since I decided to do this in two pieces, like this side and that side, what ended up happening was it's actually not lining up level with the original shelf I did, because this one that I put on is the frame is not straight. And I know what a lot of you are going to say. You're going to say get a level, but the thing about working on these vans is that nothing is level. Nothing you build is ever level, because first of all, everything in the van is curved. Nothing in the van is really a straight, perfect line. And on top of that, depending on the street that you park on, you know what I mean? You can be inside of the van and you're making something level, but it's not level because the ground is not level, the suspension of the van is not level, the angles of the van is not level. So nothing you can do is level, so everything has to be by eye. But I didn't notice that the first thing I did was not level, so now everything else was kind of messed up. So now that I made the second piece more level, it's not fitting with this one. So what I have to do is take this one down, attach it to this one, and then put them both up together, because I'm not able to put them up separately right now. So it's actually getting pretty late and I need to head to the gym, get some food, and I think I'm going to pick this back up tomorrow. So I'll see you guys there. Instead of just connecting these right now, I'm thinking that I can use this second piece that's just kind of blank right now and do something cool with it. I might be able to spray paint this with chalkboard paint. I think that would be a better use of space, and I think it would make it look more seamless. Worst case scenario, if I mess it up, then I'll just have to replace this one piece of it, and then we'll be good after that. So I think it's worth the risk. It says you should prime your wood beforehand. I already primed mine. So this thing says apply 3 coats, each of them like 2 to 3 minutes apart. Right now it's pretty early in the morning. It's about 5:30 or 6, so I should just go spray this right now, and then I should be able to actually like test it out and everything by the end of the day or tomorrow morning. At this point, the shell of the first upper cabinet is totally done, and I'm going to make another upper cabinet on this side of the van, but I think I'm going to do it a little bit differently than I did the first one. It's just I was having a lot of trouble on this one because of the way that the side of the van is set up. It was like really difficult to get the angle right, so I think I should do the side piece first and kind of use that as a template. So we're going to try that differently on this side and we'll see where it goes. I'm just going to take the cardboard and line it up with the flat part of the ceiling, and then as you can see there's this gap right here. So the first thing I'm going to do is just take my tape measure and measure the distance of this gap, and then I'm going to cut that distance out from the top of this. That's going to make it get closer to the wall. So now that I got that done, this is the actual size that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to decide what wood I'm going to use, transfer this onto there, cut it out. I ended up making 3 of the template pieces that I cut out earlier, and I made one of them a little bit shorter to accommodate for the floor. Most of it I used this particle board, but for the end piece I used this nicer looking plywood that I used in most of the van. As you can see, I actually cut out a little chunk from this portion, and that's so that I can use a strip of wood like this to go in between here, so it'll be easier for me to drill this to the ceiling than it was the first time I did this. So once I get all of this put together, it's going to look something like this. But first, it's time for me to get to the van, put all this stuff together, put it up there, make sure it all fits before I continue. This thing right here is what's known as a gas strut or a lid support. There's one side that stays in the cabinet that gets connected right on the actual cabinet itself, on the cabinet wall, and then the other side connects to the door. So basically what this does is this, when it's on here, it compresses as it comes down, but it's really strong, so it's going to force the door to stay open no matter what. So these are actually done. The only thing I need to do is add magnets so that they stay closed. All right, so that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. By the way, in case you were interested in these gas struts, I got these on Amazon for 10 bucks for a pack of 4. I'm gonna be using the other 2 later on. So if you guys are interested in that, check the link in my description. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna be tackling some more cabinets over here and finishing the bed up. So see you there.